This week on Dan. Cantala Avenue House by ME Architects has been named the 2020 Australian House of the Year. The title was handed out by the Houses Awards, an annual program which seeks to unearth emerging design talent alongside celebrating established leaders in Australian residential architecture. Of the winning home, the Houses Awards jury commented that within the broader context of the world's current challenges, Cantala House calls on us to reflect on what is truly important and what we essentially need to live well. The jury added that ME's founder, architect Matthew Eagle, has solved ordinary design problems in an extraordinary way, reconsidered the suburban status quo, and pushed boundaries, literally and figuratively, all within a reasonable budget. Cantala Avenue House is joined in its accolades at this year's Houses Awards by an outstanding collection of beautiful Australian homes, including Bondi's Bismarck House in New South Wales by Andrew Burgess Architects, Fitzroy North House in Victoria by Rob Kennan Architects, and Subiaco House in Western Australia by Vokes and Peters. A breathtaking clifftop garden in Vaucluse, New South Wales by Jane Irwin Landscape, created in collaboration with Bates Landscape, was also acknowledged in this year's lineup. In New York, winners of the prestigious Architizer A+Awards have been revealed. From Australian shores, Atelier DAU has been presented with the Jury Award in the Living Small category for the firm's Chimney House project in Sydney. Selected from thousands of entries from over 100 countries, other global firms on the A+Awards winners list include Koichi Takada Architects, Atelier TAO&C for the Capsule Hotel in a Rural Library, Carlo Raddi Associates, Iredell Peterson Hook, Lake Flado for the Marine Education Centre, Studio Gang, Zaha Hadid Architects, and MVRDV for the Tynan Spring project. Also this week, Dan caught up with designer Tamsin Johnson. 10 years after going solo and with a lineup of international interior design projects, Tamsin let Dan know exactly what's next in her busy schedule, including a much-anticipated hotel in Marrakesh and publishing her first book with Rizzoli. See that interview online now. And finally, Dan was invited for a digital walkthrough of Stark House, a striking concrete home in Singapore surrounded by lush tropical gardens. The out-of-the-ordinary dwelling by Park & Associates is sited in a typical housing estate that hails from the 1980s and rubs shoulders with a bunch of surprising neighbours. Take a look at these stories and more this week on dailyarchitecturenews.com.